All right. This is the chapter here. This is the book of Enoch. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish this series here. And it's kind of run on for a little bit. I didn't plan on it to go this far. I didn't plan on to tell you as much information as I did. But as I said, time is short. Take what you can. Take what you have the capacity to receive. Now, it says, from this time forward, never shall you ascend into heaven. Now, I'm not sure if I've showed you that, man. I've been doing this all day long. So bear with me if I repeat myself. He has said that on earth he shall bind you. Okay. Now this is going to be those spirits, okay, ascend into heaven. This is going to be the spirits of those living descendants that once they lived that life, that 500-year span, give or take, that their spirits were still going to be bound here, that they couldn't go to heaven because they've rebelled. They rebelled against the heavenly way. Well, there's no place there for them until judgment. So they are terrestrial spirits that have been born on earth in these physical bodies based upon this lineage and this ancestry. So these souls have come up in these bodies as the descendants of these fallen. Well, the souls cannot ascend to heaven. They're bound here to earth and the judgment that's going to take place on earth. So those souls have been held in vessels. So that's where we have the difference here with what I've told you in the geometry series and what I'm revealing to you now with the physicality of these locusts that are coming out of the inner earth. There's two. Okay, there's two forms of deception. Babylon give unto her double. We're being given double. Okay, we see the locust appear, which is the continuation in physical form of the living descendants of these fallen sons of God that have lived in the inner earth for all these ages. Now they live and die. Their spirits are being still kept here. So when the locusts appear, they're going to appear for 5 months spewing this false doctrine, which is going to prepare the way for the coming Antichrist. Now when the Antichrist appears, you know that he's a spiritual being, that he's a light being. But you see by the hint in Revelation that says his number is 666. Well, 666 denotes material carbon creation. There are 6 electrons, 6 protons, and 6 neutrons in a carbon-based atom. All material life form are carbon-based atoms. So when you see that it says that the Antichrist is going to be a man and that his number is 666, it's establishing him as coming into a physical body. And then at that same time, when he comes into the physical body, he is planning on giving physical bodies, and they have been working to giving physical bodies to all of these spirits that have been contained in these vessels. So first the locusts come, which are going to be a continuation of the living descendants, this civilization, this high superior physical technological race that has persisted for all these ages, that is connected to the fallen sons of God in Genesis 6, that is connected to Lucifer, that is connected to the spirit rebellion on this world, but yet they're just in physical form. And then when the Antichrist appears, he will have with him these beings that are in spirit, but yet they'll be given physical form bodies also. Because remember, it says that he is going to try to mimic himself. He's the Antichrist. He's the opposite of Christ. So what Christ is reported as doing and being as his coming, well, so is this Antichrist is going to try to mimic also. Christ is recorded as coming with myriads of myriads upon angels. Well, the Antichrist will be accompanied by these myriads and myriads of these beings. The only difference is that these beings are going to be in the physical form, but they're going to be in the physical form like nothing you've ever seen before. Just like the locusts are going to be in physical form like you've never seen before. But nonetheless, that's the way it's going to go down, friends. And the book of Enoch tells us so much incredible stuff that is tying up into this. Here we go here. And when all their sons shall be slain, meaning these living descendants in the flesh, when they shall see the perdition of their beloved, bind them for 70 generations underneath the earth. Well, those are those souls that are going to be bound, and it says until judgment they're to be released. I'm going to come back with another series.